This is number 10. Did I write it down right? It's cosine negative 13 pi over 6 plus sine of 13 pi over 6.
Yes.
Does anybody remember what pi over 6 is? How many degrees? How many? Okay, so remember? So you guys are having trouble with radians because maybe you weren't using radians last year when you were doing this. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I do have it written down.
In degrees, from here to here is how many degrees?
30 degrees.
Yeah, it's 30 degrees, yes. So, because remember this all the way around from here to here, that's pi. Remember 180 and pi are the same arc length. They're half of the circle. And so that would be pi over 4 if it's 45, and if it was pi divided by 6, that's the smallest one. Right, yeah, that's 30. And if I wanted the 60 degrees, it'd be 2 pi over 6, which is actually pi over 3. Okay, so anyway, we know that pi over 6 is 30 degrees. That's one of our triangles that we like to talk about, the 30, 60, 90 triangle. This thing, I feel like we can probably like reduce this somehow. Like, you know when there are degrees, how we always, if they gave us 750 degrees, how we'd like subtract some 360s off of there? Like if your book said, let's go 750 degrees. If they give you 750 degrees, oops. Wouldn't you feel like you want to maybe subtract 720 off there to see what the reference angle is? Yeah, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so on this one, I know that 2 pi equals 360 degrees. Okay, because we just learned that. All the way around the circle one time is 2 pi. Okay, so 2 pi, so what would 2 pi be if I had a denominator of 6? If you, 12, here, see if you buy this. Is 12 pi over 6 the same as 2 pi?
Yes.
Yes! This is 13 pi over 6. So this thing, here's my circle. This thing's telling me to go 12 pi over 6, which is once around, in the opposite direction. Are you with me so far?
Yeah.
That's 12 pi over 6, and then plus a little more, because it says 13 pi over 6. Yay! Okay, Rachel's on it. She knows what I'm talking about. So this right here, this little angle, what's that little reference angle right there? 30 degrees. Yes, it's 30 degrees because it's pi over 6. Yay! Okay, so now we got, and then we know all students take calculus. So I know if that's 30, that's 1, that's root 3, that's 2. It's the same triangle we always had. So now I know cosine is positive in this quadrant. So cosine is the of SOHCAHTOA, right? Sine just need adjacent over hypotenuse. What's adjacent? Root 3? So this is root 3 over 2, I think. I know it's ugly, but I think it's just root 3 over 2. Is that okay? Now here's another 13 pi over 6, and we already said that 12 pi over 6 is once around. But now we're going this way. So it's just, well, no, it's still going to be 30, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's up here now. Okay, and it's sine instead of cosine. So this is still 1, this is root 3, and this is 2. Sine is the SO of SOHCAHTOA. So it's 1 over, is it 1 over 2, you guys? It's opposite over adjacent, or no, opposite over hypotenuse. Ah, it's a half, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it positive or negative? It's positive because all of the trig functions are positive in quadrant 1. So now I can just add them up, and I can say that's root 3 plus 1 all over 2. So that's what we should have really talked a lot more about yesterday, and that is not your fault. That is my fault. Should I check it? Let's check it and make sure before I send it off to YouTube or wherever I'm going to go. So what number was it? Number 10? Yeah, root 3 plus 1 all over 2. Okay, so I'm going to turn this thing